Welcome back to Bros Talk Supercars. Now, we did say we got some fun things planned this year, and this is definitely one of them.
Yeah, I pushed it a bit more. Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go to the track.
Well, we've got where? This track. Okay. Let me hit it with you. It's got 7 curves. It's 945 meters in length, and it is all ice. Can we drift the Ariya? Can we not? Will the E4 stop us? Will it allow us?
Will Curtis smash a car?
Hopefully.
He just crashed. Every time in the electric car. I'm in electric cars, that's the thing.
No, I have
touch wood.
Wrote 2 cars off in my life, AJ. But
sure, that's giving me anxiety.
we're here at Circuit Andorra. Now let the fun begin.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
I am, I'm excited actually. So back in the Ariya, I didn't drive this one as violently, let's say, but now I get my chance to see what it can do. I've been on the ice, I feel comfortable, I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's see what's gonna happen. I think there is a nice little downhill corner which could work perfectly for the car to see how good the E-force and E-power and the E-ability of this magnificent machine is.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see this.
The audience.
Oh,
so that's the weird thing with electric. I've done this every time in the electric car.
No problem.
Blimmin' electric cars, that's the thing.
It happens all the time.
Not EK
So
snow, there we go.
Goes, no mode, and we can start if you're ready.
Adios. Catch you in a bit.
In the corners, we'll do more or less 20 to 25. In the straights, 30 to 35. Have you done this before, Dan?
I've been on a skid pan before and stuff, but never done it in the ice and stuff.
Nice.
So yeah.
You will see that here in the ice, there is no grip at all. As you can see, the car lets you slide a little bit.
Yes,
Not
but
much,
then it just holds it up. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, it's very important to have a lot of anticipation, to be patient on ice, because if we get no traction, we just have to wait. It makes no sense to keep steering because there is no traction, so we have to wait. Exactly, and also looking always where we want to go. That's very, very important. Perfect, there you go. Once you have put the steering on the place you want, you can hit a little bit the gas, not the opposite way. So first you place the steering, and then you can hit a little bit the gas. So patience, not yet, not yet. Now you can hit a little bit the gas. There you go, perfect. We get some traction here because there is more snow and the snow is grippier. Perfect. We slow down a little bit in this one because it's very sharp. Yeah, exactly. So we attack the interior, wait for the accelerator. Now we can accelerate a little bit. There you go, perfect. We open a little bit to the exterior and we attack the interior again. There you go. Keep it like that. Left, 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 left. There you go, perfect, nice one. And straight in the wheels, perfect. Very good.
Yeah.
Nice. So same here, we will start on the exterior and then we will attack the interior.
So I want to be turning in really now.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, keep it like that. Oh, a little bit too fast maybe, but here we have some snow and we get traction.
I do in the X Trail, because it's built for off-road, I think a bit more than this. I do feel it is a little bit more comfortable on the ice than this.
I mean,
I don't know, on your opinion, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, here you feel the extra 200 kilos.
Yeah, that's what it is on the court. Yeah.
I mean, it lets you, as you can see, it lets you slide as well. And since it's heavier, you have more play with the weight distribution, and you can play a little bit more with the inertia. Yeah. But the X-Trail is lighter, and you can definitely feel that. Especially on ice.
Yeah, I really noticed it when I was down there doing that. I could, well, you could double the speed pretty much. It just felt so much more
and you will feel it here as well. Yeah. You will feel it later when you drive it. Perfect. So same as before.
Oh, he's moving.
Remember first to collocate the steering and then you can hit the gas.
Oh, it's going to be coming around hot. I can feel it this time.
Perfect, now change. Great. Now hit the gas a little bit. Sometimes it cuts you a little bit the power because it's turning in a very low grippy surface looking at the exit of the corner.
Okay, he is absolutely good in it.
Gas, keep it like that, straight, perfect, nice. Remember to get into the exterior here now. Perfect. And now we attack the interior.
He just crashed! Has he actually just crashed? Where is it? I can't even see on here. Is that a crash? Oh, he's going to be going slower now.
Interior. Oh, not this time. No worries. We have snow here and it stops. We have grip on the outer part.
Yeah. And that was my fault because I pressed the brake then.
No, because we were going a little bit too fast.
A little bit too fast, yeah.
No big deal. Yeah, no problem.
Nice.
So we go on the exterior again and we attack the interior.
Oh, I'm stood like in the worst possible spot if it does decide to crash again.
If you want, we can get on the wrong side of the pit lane now. Perfect. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Perfect.
Nice, yeah. A little.
Great.
That was a slightly slower speed, so
Yeah.
it just had the more control into it, and then, like you said, the accelerator on the exit.
It is, yeah.
Oh, near slipped my decked it.
Yeah.
If it's oversteer, it's much easier. Yeah. Perfect. So we'll stop over there. Now it's time for.
All I can say, if he did crash, I apologise, Nissan. He's always a liability. He has written off a couple of cars, 2 or 3. This could be 4. No, it looked like a little. We'll brush it out, hopefully.
I didn't crash. I stopped before the wall. But
The question is, did you actually crash?
no, I didn't. I stopped. I was like this close. It's because you're going to notice this. So I'm going to give you a quick tip now. So be smooth on the accelerator, smooth on the brake. Obviously, if you brake, it's going to slide. So what you want to do is keep it smooth, and you want to turn, then accelerate. And obviously it's ice, so you want to turn really 5 seconds before you normally would turn on a normal track. But as soon as you tap that brake, AJ, you will continue going straight. So keep it smooth, subtle, wait until that back end comes out, and only slightly plant the throttle, otherwise it will cut the power on you.
Okay. And don't crash.
Yeah, don't crash, but we can edit that part out. Yeah.
I'm
You ready,
excited.
AJ?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Got a car coming past you, so don't just go yet.
So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Perfect. We can start then.
Go get him.
Let's go.
Perfect. So you have seen a little bit more or less the track from the outside.
Yeah.
It's very slippery. It's completely it's a mirror. It's very icy. So yeah, we'll try to get some traction, but also to slide a little bit the car. So it's very important to be patient. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as you can see here, we get understeer, so we
Yeah.
just have to wait until the front axle gets grip again.
Yep.
We can go 20 to 25 kilometers per hour on the
Yep.
corners, 30 to 35 on the straights.
Perfect.
So we'll keep right here until we hit the first corner on the left. There you go, perfect. And now we will attack the interior. Perfect, nice, there you go. We cut the gas, we change direction, and we will accelerate again now. Perfect. Cut the gas, change direction, and we can hit the gas again.
Oh my god, it's so weird, yeah.
There you go, perfect. So the car is trying to get you in track all the time.
Yeah.
As you can see, perfect. So now we go to the left part of the track and we will attack the interior. Again, the interior, brake a little bit and keep it like that. No problem, we have some snow here to stop us. So in here we have to go a little bit slower, okay,
Yeah.
because this corner is very hard.
Saying I've crashed. What have you just done, AJ? The same corner.
Yeah.
And it pushes us to the exterior. So we go a little bit slower in the beginning and then we gain some traction. Perfect. So now we attack the interior again. Keep it like that. Keep left, like that. Perfect. Now straighten the wheel. Nice one. Perfect. And we have the controls on, eh? So
That's good.
very good. Nice. So same again. We'll start in the exterior. Nice. Brake a little bit. Keep it left, keep left. Perfect. Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like you can feel the car working, and then it's still considering it's like ice. It's still
Yeah,
so much
it has
traction.
some. Yeah. I mean, we have studded tires.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, the car is
Yeah.
forcing you and trying to keep track all the time. So yeah, quite cool. Perfect. So remember the same. First we adjust the steering, then we can hit the gas. So first left, and now we can hit a little bit the gas. There you go. Cut the gas, change direction to the right. A little bit of gas, cut, change. Perfect, nice. Patience, not yet. Now you can hit the gas.
Yeah, you feel it, don't you?
You have to wait a little bit until the more proper moment.
So that's what needs to do with this one then. Yeah.
Exactly. Slower, a little bit slow down, and on the left side, perfect. And we attack the interior. Now attack the interior. Full right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Much better now.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Nice. And onto the left now. Perfect. And we get into the pit lane straight away here. Nice one. Perfect. Good exit. Nice. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. That's so much fun.
What did you just say to me when I came off? Did you crash?
Yeah, I crashed. I straightforward. I decked it.
Did you actually? It's just exactly the same. Did you hit the wall?
Yeah, I hit the wall. It was only because. No, I didn't hit the wall. There's nothing there. See, there's nothing. Nothing. Smooth as anything.
Thank God it's snow. Was it fun?
Oh my God, it was so fun. And just kind of feeling it, the biting point, and then getting used to kind of the turn, the acceleration, the engine kicking in, not kicking in. Like, it was brilliant. Brilliant.
Could you feel that it does have that extra little bit of weight to it in the corners though?
Well, I don't know because I haven't drove the X-Trail yet. Different scenario. But it felt planted. It felt very secure. It felt like you could probably go for it now.
Let's find out.
You're Al or Curtis?
AJ, yeah, Al.
Okay.
Yeah. Spelt wrong, but yeah. I'm just going with it. I'm just Al now. I'm just going with Al.
Okay.
It's just easier.
Okay, no worry. Coming, yeah? No. This is your first time in the ice?
I just took the Ariya out.
Oh, but okay, so it's your second time.
Second time with us.
Okay. Okay, right. So now you can go up to 50 more or less. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, slow down. You can move a little bit to the right. Okay. Now turn to the inside. Just try to look as far as possible. Okay. This apex, perfect. We go straight that way. Perfect, no problem. Okay. Good. Okay, perfect. I'm so proud. Okay, perfect. Well done. Good. Okay. So I don't know if you felt that in the rear, but in the outside you have more grip. The ice is quite good in this route today.
Yeah.
To be honest, yesterday it was much more slippery. Okay. Okay, now throttle. Yeah, good. Well done. Okay. So now we slow down because the braking is in the downhill. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, as soon as the rear comes, you can go full throttle.
I see what you mean.
Well,
yeah.
full throttle means half throttle means
yeah.
only a little because of the ESP, but anyway. Okay, good. So as we did before, just try to focus on the apex and try to look as far as possible. Okay, good. Really good. Okay, left. Okay, good. But you have a little bit of understeer, but it's normal. The thing is that when you have the understeer,
Yeah.
try to not to turn that much the steering wheel because you will have even more. And also if you brake, you will have more understeer as well. Okay, right. Perfect. Good. From the outside. So now we're gonna take this exit. Good. Perfect.
What, AJ?
Oh, sorry, yeah. It's quite far forward the seat. I forgot about that.
Welcome to the land of hobbits.
That was funny.
Yeah, what they said.
See.
Nos vamos. Are you ready?
No. Yeah, see. Yeah.
So put the T. Perfect.
Some studs.
Let's hit it.
Okay, perfect. You could do it better, no? You mean? Okay, as soon as the rear comes and you start to drift to half oversteer, you can go full throttle
Yeah.
and you will recover the rear. Okay, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it just whips it round and then.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, because my English is not perfect.
No, no, it's all good.
Okay, so stay on the right. Okay, try to look as far as possible. So looking for the apex here. Then the next one. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. If you have to turn that much steering wheel, it's better to this one like this. Okay, yeah, that's the way. That's the way. Okay, good student. Okay, good, good, good. Perfect.
Just feel it cutting the power ever so slightly there, but that's how it locks you in and keeps you nice and
the
secure.
ESP is working.
Yeah.
When you on throttle, it cuts the
Wonders.
power a lot. Without it would be much more funny, I know. With the ESP disconnected, but
Yeah.
we can't. They can't. Okay. Perfect. The rear comes, throttle.
Nice.
Really good, really good. No, you did it really good. Okay, we have a downhill braking now, so it's better to brake in this part. You have more grip.
Brake
Okay,
here.
yeah, and turn. The rear will come, I think. See, the rear will come, I think. No, it's not coming. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, can we do a whole other lap? Because when I was over there, when I was going wide, I think I eased off the throttle and then put a bit too much power, which pushed it forwards, and then it didn't allow the back end to come
exactly. If you are on the steering, you go on throttle, you don't have too much power because of the ESP,
Yeah.
so it will push the front part of the car, so you will have more understeer.
Yeah, so if it's understeering, just take off and allow it to just...
Exactly, and the same happens with the steering wheel. When you are understeering, you have to release a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you will have even more understeer. But it's not easy to make it turn every time. Right? No, it's not coming. Anyway.
Nice.
But no
Power.
problem. It's difficult, with the ESP connected.
Yeah.
Without the ESP.
Can we do one more?
No, we can't. I'm so sorry. Maybe later. I'm not sure.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's so I understand. I thought I'd ask. I've got to ask.
I know this is not your first time doing these things.
No, it's awesome,
anyway.
man. Thank you,
Thank
bro.
you so
That's
much.
sick.
Thank you so much.
I mean, bar the sweat dripping off my forehead, but that isn't from the driving, that's from me running and trying to film you. I'm not cooled down, or is it from the driving? More grip, more stability, a little bit of I would say more grip, stability, and an easier drive on the ice overall, but I would say that's down to slightly less weight, and it's in a
Studded
more...
tyres?
Both tyres are studded. They're both the same tyres. But I've noticed that the power really, which works perfect for in the ice, that E-Force system really cuts 0 to 100% on independent wheels to allow you to actually stop and get around a corner fast. Love it.
The concentration on AJ's face. What's he been doing? Success!
Success.
That was it, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're legend.
That was amazing. Thank you.
With the Ariya is always more difficult because it has a lot of weight and it's more difficult to play with the...
It slides out, doesn't
Yes.
it? It continues.
It gets much more understeer than the X-Trail.
Yeah.
X-Trail is much easier. And...
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, what beautiful road.
That is actually crazy.
God. How smooth, and it just flows around the corners. And that's because it's got that 50-50 weight distribution. And it just sits perfectly on the road. Now, if you only get the two-wheel drive model, it actually doesn't have a 50-50 weight distribution. It has a 48 weight on the back, 52% of the weight on the front. So it isn't exactly balanced. And the reason they want it to be balanced is because you get that smooth, sporty, settled driving feel from the car.
So Curtis, I know you always like your stats, so go on,
Yes.
give it to me, the 0 to 60, because we have got the two variants on this, really. We can't take a skier out.
Skiers in the road here. As you can see, we are in Andorra, where it's one of the nicest skiing resorts around here, but we're not here about that. So yeah, power on this. You've got three different variants. You've got the lowest one with 63 kilowatt hour battery, and that produces 217 brake horsepower, going 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds, I think it is.
7.6, well, give or take, who cares?
7.6 seconds, and then you've got this model, which is the big bad boy, but with the E-Force 306 brake horsepower, pushing it 0 to 60 in a fast, respectable 5.5 seconds.
5.7, but it still feels pretty quick.
Yeah, 5.5, you know, if you're on a downhill like we are right now.
Oh, no. It's more to the point, I was like, no, because, like, I don't know
Well,
how far the drop is off the next.
so I'm going to do a little comparison actually now. I know this wasn't actually in the video, but this compared to the X-Trail, I think this is a nicer drive on the road, I feel.
Yeah, it's very good on the road.
X-Trail, lovely off-road, still nice on the road, don't get me wrong. But this is a nice, it's more of a road-ish car with the power of the E-Force, so you can take it anywhere you want. Thank you.
With the Nissan Ariya, obviously we're in an all-electric car. We do have to talk about them electrifying benefits. Nissan really pushed three main points on their website, which we'll talk about now. Smooth power. It has got 600 Newton meters. It is bloody smooth when you kick it, especially when we had in sport before. Like, we drove this car for half an hour, didn't we? Before we get up to Andorra, we did. So we kind of got to feel it a little bit.
It's actually just...
It's quick.
The reason why it is so smooth is, well, you've got the two motors, so you've got the 300 Newton meters at the front, 300 Newton meters at the back, which equal that 600. So it really gives you that equal power from front to rear.
And then that other point, what was it? It was comfort for all. So comfort for all was kind of making you feel, well, it's always like Nissan, these advanced settings and electrical, but at the end of the day, it's smooth.
It is smooth, and that's because it reacts 10,000 times faster, them electric motors, than the conventional systems. And it can take each wheel with the motors from 0% power to 100% power.
Is that actually true before? You put a fact in, I have to edit it out afterwards.
That is true. The guy said to me that is what happens, and he was the engineer sat next to us at the dinner table.
So then
I
that comes
him.
to the third point that Nissan were really pushing, was that all-weather control. Like, obviously, we've just been on the ice. It's amazing, and that electric power, that instant torque, but also what was quite weird was, obviously you can't turn everything off, but one of the drivers did at the end, didn't they?
He lowered it to the least amount of traction.
Yeah, because if you turn the electric off, well, the car's electric, so you're stuffed.
The car's off.
But it did give grip, even when you were just calm, you thought, okay. It gives me a lot more reassurance driving down this mountain now, knowing that you're driving, and seeing how skinny that barrier is, and how far that drop is.
Yeah.
That gives me a lot of reassurance.
It's so... The suspension's slightly tighter on this than the X-Trail, which feels lovely to drive because...
Have you got it in sports mode then? Because I know we had it in sports mode before, and that select sports mode did tighten and sharpen up everything.
I haven't yet, but already I can feel it slightly tighter, just standard mode.
Which
so I will whack it into sports mode after we get through this toll now, just to see the difference in power and really...
Are we going through a toll, or is this the border?
Oh, it could be the border, actually.
Another border?
Oh, gosh. Just smile and stay there.
France, Spain, Andorra.
Don't act suspicious, AJ.
Back to Spain.
Have we got any illegal
Are they all the smashed
smuggling
cars just lined up
substances. Yeah, they actually are, aren't they? Well, they probably can't get rid of them, can they? I mean, you're in a mountain with 2,400 meters above the ground level. That's what makes it the highest track in in the world. The highest permanent
track.
That's
So
what it is.
asphalt, ice, snow, whatever it is. Oh, crikey. Some right Chicago here. Chicane? Take that? I thought you were going to take Cobra out then. Wow, it's a cute to get into Andorra. Oh, we came at a good time this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, we're lucky to be fair, but look at the views around that we are driving in. It's phenomenal. Highly recommend coming to Andorra, not just for the skiing, but for the roads. Driving up the mountain, if you're a driver and you want true potential of roads where you can really feel a car, this is the place to come.
Something we haven't talked about though is the performance regarding fuel economy, or well, how many kilowatt per hour the actual usage is. So since we charged it, we're using 32.2 kilowatts per 100 kilometers. I don't know what that actually means. I don't know what that means.
I have a clue what that either means. So I was doing I need to actually
all I know is we're on 79% charge now, and we've got 262.3 kilometers. Well, actually, we're all downhill now.
Wait,
so
what did you
We're
just
going to
say?
gain.
How many? We've got a journey of 169 kilometers to do right now.
Yeah, we've got 263 there.
Let's see if we can drop that down and see if we can not make it. But that is see how I've just worried, and this is the one thing which still I have to agree with, does slightly unsettle me about the electric industry, is are you going to make it to your destination?
Range anxiety.
Are you
I
going to
get
get
range
there?
anxiety, I do.
Because I know driving this in sport, and if we were thrashing it around a bit, and people have been on the ice, that percentage is dropping fast. It really is.
This car, as we spoke about it before, it comes in two kind of actual specs. They can have the advanced spec and the evolve spec.
The evolve spec.
To be honest, both specs are very, very good. They're high quality.
There is a middle spec with 243 brake horsepower.
No. But it's advanced evolve.
Yes, but I'm saying, sorry.
This is the interior. So like obviously in the advanced, you kind of get your Pro Pilot, your Navi Link, your Intelligent Drive. I'm reading this off a list now because there's quite a lot. Lane keep assist, traffic jam pilot, blind spot intervention, intelligent cruise control, full auto park, Apple CarPlay, 360-degree around view camera. There are also plenty of options to enhance the advance, including the Bose Tech Pack or the Sky Pack. The highest spec Evolve grade adds in innovative features such as Pro Pilot Park. I'm sure the other one had that. Windscreen.
I hope it has a windscreen, AJ.
No, windscreen, head-up display, 10 Bose speakers, electric panorama sunroof, which is epic, power moving center console, which is really cool actually, we do love that, and the upholstery in a slightly different spec.
Right, whilst you were just reeling off all of that incredible mental stuff, and that is actually going to take this car up to £65,000 if you add every single little bit of spec on, but also they've really wanted to focus on the noise cancelling of this car. They wanted to make it a smooth, comfortable and silent drive. So they've got double glazing windows in the front, the back, the rear.
They were very happy about the boot, weren't they?
And they've got thicker carpets as well to just cancel that noise out.
Some of the noise,
yeah. Which there's a lot of detail that has gone into it. And also I was speaking to somebody, and there has been so much detail gone into the window wipers to create it to be more aerodynamic than the average window wiper. They've spent hours on just doing something as simple as that.
I hope they've spent hours. I hope thousands of hours would make me feel
I should have said
happier.
weeks then on it, yeah.
Hold on. I'm still behind that lorry.
Did you put your foot down fully then?
No, I just tapped it. This lorry driver's trying to take us out. This lorry driver behind, he's obviously much more confident than the people in front, because my God, he's up our arse.
Yeah, well, I hope he is, AJ, because the car in front has no right side to it, all dents in and smashed lights. So just please stay back from this car. Acceleration.
Bro, you got to get off the ass. Like, I can't go faster.
And that's what you love about e-power. But that's the one incredible thing. When you need to go, you can go.
Yeah.
And that is what a normal combustion engine...
Well, we should talk about the two options then. Well, the two main options
that I feel like a lot of people will go for is that 63 kilowatt battery, and then you've got the 87 kilowatt battery. But on the 63, you can get the single motor and also the dual motor e-force. And then on that kind of 87, you'd be going that dual motor, which it is. And then you've got your range, what was it, 210?
220 to 310, yeah.
310, well, we don't know if they're inflated. Because most electric cars are slightly inflated.
Well, they say without the sat nav on, without any heating and electrics on, driving it in eco mode and going very sensibly.
Right now, we would get that because we are just
going downhill.
Consistently.
Actually, we should be putting the, you know what, I'm going to tap it in just when you get around this corner, the e-pedal. So this will do the regen braking.
But it automatically does regen braking a
Hitting it in.
But now this is like extreme. Oh, don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
It isn't single drive though. So you can't just use the pedal to accelerate and then come to a full stop.
The one reason why I don't like it is because I feel like you felt that then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you've kind of got, as you do that e-pedal, you accelerate.
Oh, be careful, AJ, there's just floating wheels there.
And you release, and then you kick in again. It has a harder bite to kick in.
Yeah.
Is my personal opinion.
Is that actually the case though? Or is that just what you...
No.
Or are you getting that feeling from it? I haven't drove it with the...
And then I have to...
You have to be purposely very, very smooth.
Like feather light to try and not cause...
Clip.
And then you feel that kind of...
Yeah.
Like it moves, which is brilliant, but it feels more like a race car when you have that on.
I haven't drove this properly.
Talking about the Japanese design, we are actually going to park up in a second and we are going to have lunch to walk around the car, show the Japanese design. But right now, the haptic feel buttons, the problem is you just got to take your eyes off the road to check what you're doing.
I mean, you have to take your eyes off the road anyway to find buttons in the new car, but if it's a button, I always say you can feel it and you know it's there and you know what's going on with it. If it clicks,
these buttons on steering wheel, like I don't have to look, I know it's there.
If it doesn't click, you haven't pressed it. Where with these haptic feel, it is an instant haptic feel straight away. It takes, I'm going to say, 0.5 of a second.
No, I disagree. It's not about the timing of the haptic feel. It's that if I hit the right haptic feel, because I'm going to go now to try and change the cars.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, AJ. Unless you know your car, you're not going to find it anyway, are you?
Even if you know the car, you're still going to... I'm going to take it off this. It's annoying me now. Where's the e-pedal? Okay, now I feel better. I prefer it without it. Of all the drivers, the BMW driver has literally just brake checked that Arctic lorry coming down a mountain road. I mean, the lorry's now backed off a bit. That just maybe it worked.
Yeah, I would never brake test a lorry on a downhill with a full load. It's not going to be able to stop either way.
We keep talking about e-force and e-power on that X-Trail, but on this kind of Nissan Ariya, like the e-force is the ability to do two things I personally feel that are kind of real advantages, maybe three. Obviously road surfaces, but to kind of keep the car on track so it doesn't, what the hell is he doing? So it doesn't allow the car to oversteer or understeer, which is very evident on these sorts of roads we're driving on. Right, you plonker. And the other thing, just like then, braking, making sure that it keeps the car flat. So therefore not allowing the car to pitch forward as much. Yes, it will still have a pitch forward, obviously, but to reduce that. So therefore helping with people like myself who do get very travel sickness in the back and in an electric car.
The way
if you got kids.
The way it actually does that is, so you have all four wheels which brake like in a normal car, but then also the motors help all four wheels slow down. So it gives an equal braking throughout the car, so it doesn't throw all the weight to the front of the car, supposedly. Did you? I just whacked it in sport there, and did you hear
the noise?
Speed alert exceeded. We didn't see that didn't happen. Yeah, the noise. So once I whacked it into sport, it's like, I don't know if the second motor kicks in or what happens, but
an electronical.
It felt like it dropped a gear, even though it has no gears.
It feels like it's like a weird turbo spool that's kind of cooling down.
No, it felt like it just decided to put, instead of 1,000 watts in, an extra 1,000.
Everything. Just dump the whole tank.
It's like, let's just turn this power up.
I know you picked up on it just then, Curtis.
Yeah, when you do hit a certain speed, let's say, which we maybe wouldn't ever hit on a normal
Or it's
road,
quite a windy day.
maybe that's
Quite
better.
a windy day, isn't it?
Better way of putting it, AJ. Yeah, there is a slight vibration and
Headwind.
wobble in the wing mirrors on the sides, and it is a little bit noisy. But they are big wing mirrors. They are acting as a little bit flaps, I'm going to say.
The wind
Can I
noise
say that?
increases, but we haven't had the radio on. Obviously, when we film, we don't have music on. We don't want copyright problems, so it's like we listen to everything. More,
We
don't
sit
you?
in silence and we sit in silence. We
and
feel
we
the
feel
car.
the vibrations of the car.
And it gives you that true feel, and obviously you know if it's going to be noisy or not then, but there's a little bit of noise at them high speed winds. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, well corrected there.
So here it is in all of its glory, the Nissan Ariya
Yes,
E-Force.
it is. First look straight from the outside initial thing is, I think it looks like a futuristic spaceship, and I love the design of it. I think it's clean, it's subtle, and it just sort of flows forward. We're bringing it around.
Okay,
I want to
I'm
just...
going to take over the things I want, Curtis.
Okay, you hit it, AJ. Hit it.
The alloys are absolutely epic. Like, I love the alloys. What's your thoughts on them straight away, Kurt? This is a speed review.
Right, I love these alloys. They're very good, great for aerodynamics, and that's why they've got this design on them, because it reduces the friction and aerodynamics, so therefore you can have more distance. Boom.
Simple.
Next thing.
The front of the car, I absolutely love this for two reasons. This is actually real. This is actually an air vent that actually goes through, air passes through and into the wheel well, which is real.
Bringing it down here with the lighting. I love the lighting here, AJ. And do you want to tell them a bit about what's just above that?
I do love that within the front here, you can hear the car, it's actually breathing because we've just been driving it quite hard. But I don't know if you can see the pattern. There's a pattern in here. No, on the UK spec, it's not going to be lit up like some of the European specs and in America, but...
And the reason for that being is because it could make this all look like one light, and therefore it could look like a motorbike. For safety reasons, England and UK will not allow that.
Comment in the section because that's so ridiculous.
I think it's ridiculous because if you see something that big, you're going to know it ain't a motorbike, straightforward.
Bloody
I want to
hell,
throw
big.
this at you. There is 21 of them symbols, that pattern throughout the entire car.
No, you mean there's 21 of these
Areas.
These patterns that you've seen so far. So it's here, it's here, it's even in the sides here. It's come down to the bottom here. It's in the pattern here.
No, I didn't see that. That's 22.
It's down here, actually, Kurt.
No, that's 23 then.
Okay. Did you do any?
I did. This is the thing. Everywhere you look, you can find it somewhere else.
Okay, with this car, it is on the Japanese design, and one thing that is absolutely amazing is the removing of, well, all of this space. I don't know if I'd want to actually have something there now and think about it, but I do actually enjoy having that space removed. If you've come around the other side, Curtis. Okay, so within this car, the one great thing is that the center console, you can actually move it forward and back, and this really does allow for different height people, I think is one thing, very easily to move to the designated area, plus it makes it feel so open, which is crazy. Seats, straight away into the seats. This design is designed by NASA, therefore allowing your bottom to have more blood flow and your back at the same time, which is quite crazy. Okay, cubby holes. There are cubby holes in the side, and you've got your wireless charger here, but the one cubby hole, or the secret spot, Curtis, do you want to take it away? I know I'm going to flick it on. Actually, just before I flick it on, bring it to the lights here. I'm going to flick it on. Woo, it all comes to life. Nissan badge. It's pretty cool, isn't it, that? I do quite enjoy that. Yeah, the two LED screens, which is amazing. And how do we get to there, Curtis?
There is a secret little button that is in the center. Do you want to press it, AJ? Boom.
Look at it.
And you get this, it opens.
Look at it.
And it is quite a large storage space in there. So
I know it's a gimmick, but a gimmick that works is a great gimmick. Okay, no, talking about the seats and everything, I'm loving this collar, the Alcantara on the dash, and this one piece of wood all the way through is so precise. Curtis did say one thing before. He went to touch a volume, put his hand on here, and did mess with all of the dials, which was a bit annoying. But hey, you learn to live with some of these things, and that's one thing that I'd happily learn to live with. And then it kind of brings you, one thing is,
this gorgeous panorama roof, which makes it feel so expansive, so rich. But one thing that I don't really like so much is everything's very smooth and feels very organic. And then this mirror is so rectangular, so aggressive. Yes, it does flick between kind of having in the back, if you've got somebody tall like Curtis, you can go to a camera and it comes out the back, which is pretty epic. And I do love that, because if you are carrying a full family, you are going to fill up that space. Let's go around to the boot. It doesn't look good. It looks like a solid, like a large coupe. I like that sort of feeling. Now the boot space it's quite high actually, isn't it? There is this space underneath here, but again, as you can see, you've kind of got all stuff in there. The one kind of slight little bit, it doesn't really compete with some of the other people with the downfall on the boot space, because in an electric car, you usually have a front trunk. And in this car, you don't have a front. There's no front trunk. Because
But
it's
AJ,
actually the whole dashboard's been moved forward. So you've removed the front trunk.
I know that does.
That annoys me. I like a front trunk. It's like front trunk.
It does take away, but down here actually there is, just down the side, if we move the bag out of the way, there's a lot of storage, which I don't know if you can see. Your hand can go straight down into here, so you can fit things in the side still. There is space at the back, but it just doesn't have as much space as its competitor cars, but it's only ever so slightly smaller.
I do love this car, and the little like kind of little aero, little wing, all these little details make it feel so premium and so well thought out. The Ariya, come on, let's hit it. Let's pass me the camera, Curtis. I'll put you on camera because I know you've got quite a lot of passion for this one. What is your feeling of the Ariya overall driving experience?
Overall driving experience. On the road itself, it's so simple to drive. It is that go-kart feel. It just goes itself. Slightly more solid suspension than the X-Trail, which gives it more comfortable ride overall. Steering isn't as light, which allows it to actually feel the road a little bit more. Interior, I love the NASA infused seats. I think it's a great idea, and it's spacious, very spacious. I'm a big guy. Headroom is a big key thing for me. There's a lot of leg room, headroom, space for everything in this car.
Overall
Out of 10, I am going to give this.
I'm a 9.
I'm going to give it an
8.59.
8 out of 10, which is a very, very good score. 10 out of 10 is something that is immaculately perfect, and I haven't found that just yet.
Okay, one improvement then. I'll give you that.
One improvement is, I would have to say, is the haptic feel buttons. Maybe either lower them slightly, or slightly change them, because when you do turn the knob up, sometimes your hand touches them and all of a sudden you've got the blowers on fully.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd say improve.
Honestly guys, thanks for watching BTS, Bros Talk Supercars. Please like, subscribe, follow the page. It's been absolutely epic. We've done France, Spain, Andorra. It's been hell of a one.
It really, really has. Please comment below. Let us know what you think about this car, and would you get one of these cars as your daily driver?
We do have to thank Nissan for all this, but just before we finish it off and drive off into the sunset, well, back to Toulouse, what's the fact of the video, Curtis?
The fact of the video is the Andorra race circuit is the highest permanent race circuit in the world.
So ice, snow and asphalt. Let's do it. Let's make a move.
Back home we go. That's it, AJ.
What?
Get it set up. Come on. What are you playing at? We're on a time limit here. Come on. This video is powered by Food Heaven. It's all plant-based foods. Go try it out.